that it does not matter, it just establishes what Prabhupada just stated, that ashram is a place for spiritual cultivation. So it does not matter whether one is performing the duty of a householder or brahmachari or a sannyasi or a vanaprastha. The point is that the focus should go on spiritual culture. So that point is essentially established also. Is that answer?
Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Yes.
In Shastras, is there a recommendation that wife generally shouldn't work, basically when responsible to stay at home and take care of housely things? Is there a recommendation on what does it stand?
Yeah, so that's why I said, this is a big topic. That's why I said that in the Vedic culture, associated with that comment is also the support system. Right? So when the support system is not there, then it's easy for wife to think outside. I'm getting bored at home. I'm used to writing programs and now all of a sudden I have to just take care of this household needs. So there, what is very, very important, these kind of necessity will come in if the husband is not actually taking part in the household activities. We have to understand the need of the whole system here. You cannot function here like, okay, husband is now here like a spiritual master here. You have to offer me respect and worship. If you take that role, you will be in a big trouble. Especially for the beginning householders, the focus should be on building strong friendship. So strong friendship that not even a straw can pass through that friendship. So which means we are operating on equal level, not considering ourselves as superior. That okay, I have a male body, I'm superior. That will spoil everything. So very important is to develop that strong friendship. And therefore as a part of friendship is also understanding the needs of the household. And then to take part, it's nothing wrong for husband to cook, husband to clean, husband to do so many things instead of complaining, why are you not cooking this favorite dish of mine? Don't you know? And which might be the most difficult dish to make. I'm just saying, instead of doing that, let the household be established on a very loving platform, so that the wife would herself feel inspired to cook that dish that you like. But that will come when she sees that strong protection, strong support. Otherwise, it's very easy for women to go into this complaining mentality. Especially in this, and there's nothing wrong with that for them because it's true, because the husband is not providing that system. So without providing that support system, we cannot just say that you cannot go to work outside. So that means what kind of engagements we can create for the wife. One, as I said, begetting children is one of the important services because that immediately brings services for the wife and husband. But particularly wife immediately is engaged to do something. So one of the advices that I have heard is that it's very important for a young couple to not get too much delaying that, okay, when to basically beget a child. It's important to qualify ourselves to come to that position, but we should not delay that qualification process. We should try to take that also as a responsibility that I have to become qualified sooner. So I have to get my sadhana proper so that I can be a qualified parent. Because that can help bring some engagement. Another important engagement that is possible is having deities at home. Then there is engagement towards, but again, we cannot just dump all the services on the wife. Say that here is your deity worship responsibility. From today onwards, you are the priest of God and that. That is sharing. There has to be sharing of the responsibilities. So more there is sharing and understanding of each other's need, the more strong foundation we can build. So basically what I am talking about here today is there are two kinds of models. One is AK model and this SF model. AK is Antakupa. SF is strong food. Antakupa model is Griyamvidi model, where everything is just going into Antakupa. We are just paving our way to go into the ditch that we talked about. We are actually together, accelerating the pace of movement toward the ditch. Then there is a strong Griyamvidi lifestyle. Strong food model means we are working on the foundation together, so that we can be very strong. So when that foundation is there, then the wife would not feel a necessity to go outside and look for a job. The question is that can we provide that? That's what we have to ask. So for my wife's case also, what happened was that it was a big change for her. She has done her master's in computer science, and then after that here comes an instruction or message from her preceptor that it's not a good idea to work. And she was working, she quit. No more work. But then after a few years, many times that expressions came that okay, I feel bored, I feel this, I feel my capabilities are not being fully utilized and all those things. It came up. But it came up because like the support system was not established properly. I'm just sharing from my experience here. So it's very, very important to have that strong support, and then we can say that okay, yes, you don't need to work. So in my wife's case, like after the child came, now there is no question. But before that, there was like a 5 years when we were preparing. So that's also I'm speaking from my experience. That's why I'm saying you should not delay that preparation time. In my case, I've made a mistake to delay. Because imagine if you are having a kid at the age of 37, 40, that means you have to do your job till 60 years. So just before like your child is grown up enough. When we should be thinking about how to like step back out of our work life and try to be fully focused on Krishna consciousness. So all these complications will arise if we are not taking all these decisions sooner. So it's very important to have a clear vision. So vision is very important. You have to ask this question: what kind of devotee am I going to become at the end of next year? Can I have a plan for it? So we should think about some vision for ourselves. When that vision is clear, then as a team we can work better. Is that an answer? So it's a very case by case. Like it could be wife is already working and there is a complicated family situation where the wife has to work. There could be so many varieties of situations. But from the Vedic perspective, yes, it's not favorable at all for wife to work outside. But it's our responsibility to create a support system so that they don't have to work.